All right, I wrote this poem. It's called Social Outcast. It's about a relative of mine who recently passed away. Social outcast. Cannabis person, drinker, smoker, probs SUD, substance use disorder, masked with mental health feelings, yet he was shunned, outcast all his life, unable to care for himself, enabled by people who cared, his mom's friends. He cared too much, yet maybe not enough. How do you bypass that draft, though? Cannabis user, a bum in that era, a no good, a piece of trash, someone lesser than to people, yet he died too soon, a sad tragedy, all but explained. No one could help him through his suffering and self-loathing, a jokester, a witty, smart fellow, never able to hold down a real job. A lifeline away, she rushed over, trying to be of some kind of help, to make sure this person was okay. Even though everyone in town knew he wasn't, we all allowed a wasted person to waste away. The sadness now the town manifests, the crying and self-loathing, through shame and tears we wait. Another day anew, another victory may never come. We shall wait and see whether it'll be okay. Far from grace he fell. He must have fallen a half dozen times, pissed drunk. The house he grew up in becoming his torture chamber. The shame of being nothing but a town drunk. Sad, sad, sad shame. A destiny all too late. Once in a name, echoed across the hills, his life only in a few people's hands. All went downhill after 2020. Nothing to live for again after that fateful June or July day, a sadness in the bright blue sky, a twinge of heart, too prideful to ask for help, a profound sadness manifested in the women around him. These hills reek of the stench of body odors of childhood trauma, too poor for city life, too ashamed for town gossip, too prideful for cities 15 minutes in each direction. A rural sadness of crying aches, alcohol, alcohol, alcohol in the hills of tragedy. We wait, whisper and wait. Try, try, try again, we wait with boundaries. Forgotten anxieties and wars of disgrace, a sadness manifested in these hills and blue skies. Those red hill akasakas, a war cannon and gun lost in the generations before us. A heartbreak among the sequoias, the true sadness in the drink, a depressant, a hard fall, a harder sobriety, a wonder of grief, love, and sadness, now pills and substances of the madness, selling us something to make us feel something we don't want to feel. The numb is better than the pain of memories of being shamed, yelled at, hit, slapped, cursed at, and kicked. They drink, they smoke, they use, they break. All to be renewed by the past mistakes of cherished songs around the fires and Oxycontin after those workplace injuries. Brutal, brutal, brutal cries from doctors' offices to mental health clinics. Using didn't even last, didn't even work to mask the pain. The struggles of root causes of trauma not being unearthed, of sexual abuse, abuse from people supposed to protect us, violent abuse from those around us. We suffer, we suffer, we suffer at the hands of others. Yet here we are, here they are, here we all are. Trying to do the right thing each day, failing yet falling and trying, a great times a-changin'. Speak of Donnie and the struggles, and the roads ahead, a rumor of murder in the air. Made it look to be an accident, yet sadness manifests in these mountains, and he was just one more for the taking. Each new death brings awareness and secrets with it, a childhood on this dirt now gone, an adolescence past, a teenage dream gone, a young adulthood lost, an adulthood wasted, a senior surrendered under the societal power, the pressure with each new change from above, a manifestation only one can dream of as we lay awake at night, crying, unable to sleep, insomnia only in the weak. A trauma leaving us all behind, using for better understanding, fun and excitement, joy and pain. Yet we give it up each new day, only to lapse and relapse. A brain distorted from societal reality. He's gone now, dead. Will they mourn his loss? Will they celebrate him? Will they spit on the mess he left them? All gone now it is, sad and frightened kids growing up too soon, not recalling many moments of him without a beer or a cigarette or him being outside. A reality of the times of Camino, a reality of rural life, a reality we face through decades of economic struggles, Wars, pain, death, poverty, bankruptcy, crops that didn't make it, teaching jobs we scraped by on, Christmas trees that didn't sell, people who didn't visit that fall. The money gone now, yet a life still in the hills, in the mountainous trees, in the cool breeze. We will remember you, Bobby. Rest in peace and power, dear uncle. We know you were troubled, but we are all this way, a human, all the same.